the number of times I have gone through this moment of arriving at Dixter and the meaning of this entrance point and stepping through this gate and just how much this place means to me. I can honestly say it means more to me as a house, as a location than probably any other such location in my life. So I dream of this moment and I'm really savouring it. Oh, the smell of it is just completely familiar. One of the great qualities in a garden is unity. And one of the easiest ways of creating unity is to ensure the dominance of a single element or idea in that space. And what I just so love about Dixter is the incredibly unifying power of that house. Standing here now, I've just arrived here, and with this house looming over you, it dominates every single scene from every angle in this garden. That house sticks above all the incredible growth, even at this time of year. And in doing so, creates this beautiful sense of oneness, of singularity, of unity, just simply by just sitting there and doing its amazingly powerful thing. I've never been to Dixter at this time of year before, ever. And it's just so full and so tall. I mean, these paths are so narrow. It's so fantastically cramped in a beautiful seasonal way. It would drive you bananas if it was always like this, but just for a couple of months in the year, you are totally buried in it. I mean, look at this, it's right next to the path and it's above your head. I'm speaking quietly, I'm not quite sure why. There's something, this evening is just so still and magical, and you feel reluctant to disrupt it with a booming voice. I should be just taking photos continuously, but I'm really reluctant to spoil the moment. We spent some time today at Folly Farm, incredible Lutchen's house and Dan Pearson garden. We weren't allowed to take photos, and it's a really good discipline because you just seize the moment, you enjoy being there, you register it to your memory in a way that you don't when you're just taking photos. The danger is you end up seeing a garden down through the lens. And right now I think I'm out of the habit of photos. I just want to enjoy this amazing moment. The notion of backlighting can never be overstated. Standing in this position here with the sunlight behind gives all of these things like the cannas and the amaranthus a kind of stained glass effect of all that penetrating light. And it looks completely different when you go the other side and look at it this way. All that advice you had when you had your box brownie that said make sure the subject is ahead of you and the sun's behind you, it was all wrong. It was all a lie. It's got to be the other way around. When it comes to garden photography, it's so much better when the sun is actually in front of you as well and penetrating through that which you're photographing. Christo used to make us lift the paving around this arundo. It happened every year or two, and to dig bits off the side of the plant so it didn't get too big, and to pot them up for the nursery so he had plants to sell. So I dug up some clumps and divided up what I could for the nursery, and then threw the rest of it away. And Christo said to me, "So how did you go with the arundo? Did you get enough pieces for the nursery?" I said, "Yeah, I potted up everything that was going to grow." He goes, "Yeah, you sure?" And I went, yeah, everything that was going to grow. Well, the fire heap just exploded into the growth of arundo. And for months after, proved my neglect and inexperience. So I think I'm ready to hit the tropical garden, the old rose garden. So follow me. Oh, that is hilarious. You just completely swallowed up in it. That is madness. Check out this little ginger. Isn't that fantastic? There's actually a path there, but there is no way you can walk through. No. Oh, that is hysterical. When you think of the number of visitors here every year, and but you still got to push stuff aside to get through. It's very special. There's too many places that just become sterilized by the crowds. Not here. These meadows are just in the process of being cut down. But if you're here earlier, when they're just in flower, you can see the rise and fall, the undulations of the ridge and furrow method used for growing plants and vegetables in medieval times, that they used to, for reasons of drainage, mound up soil in parallel ridges and furrows. And it's still visible here 400 years later, though of course it's all evened out, but there's a slightly different mix of plants down in the furrows than on the top of the ridges. Incredible to think that 400 years of use of this soil has not eliminated those gentle undulations.